friends, welcome to Frosting Your Gravy. It's dinner time in my house. I gotta cook dinner so that when my family members come home, we can sit down and eat something hearty and warm and delicious and hopefully nutritious. I came upon this recipe in one of my cookbooks I have on my bookshelf. The recipe for sweet chili and orange chicken, and look how yummy that looks, right? Oh, like just yum. That's all I can say. Delicious. And I looked at the list of ingredients and um a couple of things to mention right away. First of all, it's asking for a pound of boneless, skinless chicken. It needs to be breast and it needs to be cut into 1 inch pieces. Today, I don't have chicken breasts in the freezer. I had a package of chicken wings and that's what I'm gonna use. And another thing is, there's absolutely no vegetables. In this particular recipe is just the chicken, the sauce, and serve over rice. That's not how we eat in my family. We're big fans of adding vegetables, fiber in every meal, and so I always healthify a recipe that's lacking fiber. So let's move into my kitchen and follow this recipe and add a few nutrients to this and make delicious dinner together. And also something I want to mention is that it's a Taste of Home cookbook, which means recipes are submitted by regular ladies and gentlemen, regular families like ours, like yours. And this particular one was submitted by Miss Jessica Eastman of Bremerton, Washington. And something that caught my attention is that she says that her husband loves this simple chicken dish so much that he often requests it when he comes home from deployment. So I just want to say thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Eastman, for serving our country. May God bless you and protect you always. Here in the United States of America, we are the land of the free because of the brave. So the recipe says to melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a large skillet. I have to double this recipe because it's only for 1 pound of chicken, which is probably for 2 people. I don't know, but I'm definitely doubling it. I'm going to do a mixture of butter and a little bit of oil for doubling. For precisely as in a book, it's 2 tablespoons of butter. We need to heat this up and then add the raw chicken in the recipe. As I said earlier, it is cubed into I believe 1/2 inch or 1 inch pieces, but I will have chicken wings. There you go. Oil and butter heated up, and I added the chicken. And now we need to stand basically by the stove and keep stirring and frying without the lid until the chicken is no longer pink. So it'll be a few seconds on this side, flip, a few seconds on that side, flip, and basically that's what stir frying is until the meat looks done, no longer pink. And in the beginning stage of stir frying, we need to add salt and black pepper. And I will take a picture of the original recipe and show you, so you will know the exact suggested proportions for salt and pepper. I don't ever follow those. I just, and here's the black pepper. I just salt and pepper, kind of eyeballing it always. And just keep stirring and cooking. Chicken doesn't take a long time to cook. It cooks pretty quickly. Chicken is cooking really nicely. It's coming to the stage where it's going to be done soon. But right now, whilst it's still not done, I would say it's 3/4 done, there's still some blood on some parts underneath. So it's not done all the way. This is where I am doing a recipe deviation. And for the 2 pounds of my chicken, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic. And another recipe deviation that's not in the printed recipe, but I am absolutely adding, is for 2 pounds of chicken, I'm adding 2 large cut up onions cut into large chunky feathers, but that's again a family preference. You can cut them up in whatever way that's pleasing to your family. Let's add that to the chicken and stir fry all together until the chicken is completely done. And instantly you notice, with the addition of the garlic and onion, the aroma that suddenly fills your whole kitchen is almost irresistible. Oh, chicken frying itself gives off a really pleasant flavor, but that onion and garlic hitting the oil and butter, next level delicious. Smells just so yummy. That's going to be a really good dinner, y'all. Alright friends, so my chicken and onions have cooked to perfection. They're soft, they're done, just like the recipe said, until no longer pink. And here is where I'm going to modify the recipe. My suggestion is, of course you can follow the recipe completely as it is written in a book. I'm sure it'll come out super good, but I will share with you my deviation and I will explain why. So for this next step, the book says to remove the chicken out of this pan into a different dish and keep it warm there. So we'll have to put like a plate over it or a lid and cover with a towel and keep the chicken warm on the side. And then the recipe tells us to mix orange juice concentrate, frozen. First you have to thaw it, which I did. It's now thawed. And we need 1/3 cup of this frozen orange juice concentrate and 3/4 of a cup of a sweet chili sauce per pound of chicken. So I'm going to do doubling the given measurements in the book. So a 1/3 cup of orange juice concentrate and 3/4 cup of your favorite brand of sweet chili sauce. And the recipe instructs us to put these 2 ingredients, the sauces, into an empty skillet where we remove the chicken and then add those and heat them through together by stirring, and then we add the chicken back into the pan with the sauce and stir until the chicken is like heated through again and coated in sauce. All right, so I'm not going to do that, and hear me out. Here's my thinking. If I just leave the chicken with the added, onion pieces, that's onion like stuck to it, yummy. In this pot, I'm using a wok, right? And I don't remove it and keep it warm. What it'll do, it'll save me a dish that I don't have to dirty. I can just keep my chicken right in the same pot where I cooked it. And I will go ahead and measure out the sweet chili sauce and the thawed orange juice concentrate and add them in I will stir it really, really well, and I will put the lid on and cook it on low for about 5-7 minutes rather than just heat through and just coat the chicken. What that'll do is it will actually cook the sauce into the chicken meat so that the sauce is not only on the top of the chicken but kind of flavors all of the chicken. In my little head and my little brain, that makes sense, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be right back. I'll measure out the chili sauce and orange juice, and I will add it into the same skillet or wok or whatever you're using where we just cooked the chicken. Here goes my 2/3 of a cup of orange juice concentrate, maybe a little bit more, but that's okay because I did double the recipe, and the juicier the better, because we actually really, really like when the sauce kind of soaks into the rice that goes on the side of this. And adding the sweet chili sauce. Stir everything together. Let's coat the chicken in the delicious orange sweet chili sauce. There we go. Oh, smells so very good. Definitely tickle your senses. I think the family is going to absolutely love this Oriental dinner, and I can see them asking to cook it. Kind of put it on the staple menu. We and our family very much enjoyed Asian style food. I think people out of those nations definitely know how to create good flavors, and I'm glad that it made it to our continent, and we're also now able to enjoy the foods of people from those distant lands. All right, so what I'm going to do now is bring it to a simmering, and after that I will cover it with a lid and cook on very low for about 10 minutes, just so that all of that sauce cooks really well into our chicken. And to make the side dish, I am frying 1 pound of stir-fry veggies, 1 pound of frozen Brussels sprouts, a little bit of onions in butter. And I'm going to cook it on high until the veggies soften up. And also to the veggies, I'm going to add splash of soy sauce. Just a little sprinkling to flavor the veggies. That's it. Stir fry is done. As you can see, it's still sizzling. And I personally love it when the Brussels sprouts are slightly scorched. You don't have to do it that way, but to me it just adds that certain flavor that just goes with Brussels sprouts. Don't like burn them to charcoal, obviously, but like a little bit here and there on the side. As you can see, you cook them until they're starting to char. Oh my goodness, so good. And so my veggies are done. Chicken in the orange and sweet chili sauce is done. Rice is about to be done. Let's build our plates. Rice is on the plate, and I'm going to give the chicken a quick stir just to coat it all in the sauce one more time. And let's place this delicious looking chicken over the rice. Oh my goodness. Y'all see the red? That's the red hot peppers from the chili sauce. Oh, perfection, perfection, perfection. I think I'm going to do 3 for each person, and extra sauce on the top to go into the rice, and then veggie on the side, and veggies, and the plate is done and ready to serve. And this concludes our recipe for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up for my hard work. Consider subscribing to Frosting Your Gravy for more delicious and healthy, and I promise you, nutritious recipe, because that's always my goal, to feed my family good nutritious foods in the future. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Well, friends, what can I say? This meal was finger licking good. We all could not believe that we've never made this combination of sweet chili sauce and orange juice before. It's, if you like Oriental food, you will love this. As I promised, to give you guys the original ingredients without my modifications, here it is. If you want to like take a snapshot, maybe, I'm not sure. And here's the original instructions.